Hello guys, hello everyone. How are you? Sorry, am I? Yes. Okay. सर जी कैसे हैं सर? ओके. जी एक्चुअली सर आपने कुछ बोला था कि इसमें थोड़ा सा डरने के लिए कि मैं जावा में करने वाला था. आई वांटेड टू डू इन जावा बट लेट मी डू विद द टेम्परेचर कन्वर्टर ई फिल्स. हाँ, ई फिल्स करके तो फिर सो वी आर गोइंग टू make a an application says temperature into either Celsius or Fahrenheit. Okay, so that is the situation. Okay, so I'm gonna close this. So that was basically so. Okay, unit, for example, whatever the unit is, input, then enter the uh, uh, enter the types of the temperature temp, uh, which is most probably then you can go like this, like uh, Celsius oblique Fahrenheit. Okay, so this is basically the situation. Okay, so and then okay, so if the unit is this, now we are gonna do the converter for temperature. Actually temperature temperature, the spelling is okay. Temperature, okay, spelling doesn't matter to Python at all. So we're gonna do input, enter the value. Okay, value. Okay, so this is the temperature actually. So by the way, if uh, because it's a decimal situation position, then we're gonna do into a floating. So temperature is basically a floating point. Okay, so if unit is equal to for example C, capital C, then we're gonna go for now. For now I'll be doing pass L if unit equals Fahrenheit, which is then I'm gonna do right now pass else I'll be doing print undefined functionality. Okay, हो गया, that is done. So after that you just do this like uh, print your, so you just do f string and then you do this inverted include inside the inverted, then your uh, temperature is basically this. Okay, which is temperature. So you just do like this. So this will be your temperature into a floating position. Okay, so now if unit is C, so then I'm gonna go with Celsius to Fahrenheit, right? So then it would be what? To Celsius into Fahrenheit. So right now we're gonna go for the situation which is the mathematical terms. We can take it from the version which is Celsius to Fahrenheit conversion rules. or formula. Okay, so I'll just go with this formula. Oh, so this is basically Celsius to Fahrenheit, which is this is the formula. So basically, this is the formula actually. It doesn't. Okay, it does. So okay, so I think this is the formula. Okay, Fahrenheit is equal to Atto. So Celsius to Fahrenheit, correct? So it would be temperature is equal to uh, unit, which is this is actually the Celsius unit into not unit, sorry, Celsius into temperature multiplication 9 by 5 plus 35. 9 by 5 plus 32, sorry, plus 32. So this would be the temperature, comma 1. So I'll be round into the point 1 decimal. So which would be round this. And if you do the after 2 decimal, it's fine. So it would be basically into a Fahrenheit. So it should be is basically print. Print would be F string. Then you just go with this. Sorry, print would be inside. Then your temp is temperature degree Fahrenheit, which is shift alter. I think how to show we can find out how to show uh, how to code uh, degree Celsius in Python. Okay, so then we can have the code, which is which is this basically. This could be the code actually. So you can paste it here and this after that. Oh, it actually doesn't come here. So it's basically into here. Paste. Okay. So then so your temperature is this. So it would be at 2 degree Fahrenheit. So you're basically doing the Fahrenheit. So it's basically rounding the temperature Celsius to Fahrenheit. Okay. Then after that, temperature equals. Now you look for the Fahrenheit to Celsius formula. Celsius to Fahrenheit is that, and now you look for uh, Fahrenheit to F to C conversion formula, which is first subtract 32 from the Fahrenheit temperature, then multiply that result by 5 by 9. The formula is C is equal to F minus 32 into 5 by 9. which is basically this is the temperature, which is the value, which is temperature, and then subtract 32 from the Fahrenheit, which is minus 32 from the Fahrenheit, and then what? Then from the Fahrenheit temperature, then multiply that result by 5 by 9. So we're gonna do multiply the result by 5 by 9. 5 by 9. Okay, so the whole situation is like this, and comma 2 decimal up to 2 decimal. When you have the round, figure it out. So you basically do another bracket here so that you can show the rounding up to 2 decimal. So this is the situation. So print f, then after that print f. Okay, your temp or temperature, I will say, is uh, then temperature degree Celsius, U 00, B 0 degree Celsius. Okay, this is the formula for the degree situation. Okay, so just do a little bit of spaces and all so that it looks beautiful or it looks clean code. So basically, we converted this Celsius to Fahrenheit value and Fahrenheit to Celsius value. Okay, okay. So your temperature is this. Now you really do not need this line at all. Okay, I'm gonna delete this. It doesn't have any delete option. I don't know why. So, so I'll just delete like that. Okay. So this is the situation. Okay. So save it. And this is not a main page. This is a page called temperature converter on Py file. So you just go with the current file and run this file. Okay. Enter type of the temperature which you want, which is C, for example. Enter the value which is like most probably 35-degree Fahrenheit, for example, or 35-degree Celsius. Now say Celsius to Fahrenheit actually. So right now your temperature is 95 point something Fahrenheit. So this is actually a wrong code. 95.0. So this is not coming up into a degree. So I did a wrong actually. So it is not actually the correct one. Degree. Uh, okay, so I'm just doing like that. So instead of, I hope you don't mind at all, so that you know. So basically, okay, Fahrenheit, capital F for sure, because I have an option of either capital C or capital F. For example, 100-degree Fahrenheit, so into a Celsius would be 37.78 degrees Celsius. Okay, so this is the situation right now. Okay, so this is if else situation. I'm just showing you through the a conditioning, and if you go with the undefined, if you want to prove that else is working or not, just code this again. I mean, run this again. So, for example, you just do with the Kelvin or kilo. and you just do with 34, for example. So it is showing undefined functionality. Okay, so it is also working. Okay, so this is the situation actually. So and can you do something else on this matter? Okay, so let's do something else also. For example, let's do some other parts after getting the temperature. Okay, so in that part, so let's actually showing here the red actually. Okay, that's the problem actually. So Python is very sensitive in basically the editor in Python is pretty sensitive. So be careful on that. And then if temperature temperature is greater than equals 0 and and uh, temperature is less than equals uh, 45. Okay, if the temperature become like that 45.34 or something, and again another and temperature equals okay, so you if you just want to do with this, so then if it happens this one in between this, then we just print like we are we are still on the way to the street, and this is basically a situation print uh, temperature is okay. Okay, for now, for this situation, not 0 actually, for example, for 20. Okay, if the 20 in between 20 to 45. Okay, so it is okay, it will show me this. So now actually we can do another one. L if so for example temperature equals uh, 55.1 and temperature equals uh, 49.023. Okay, 02. Then I'm gonna go with continue. Then if it is it working? It's not working actually. um okay, so for break statement, so for Python it's really different. Continue statement in Python. Okay, because we were asking for the continue thing, so the continue statement in Python is control flow statement. Okay, so let's see if keep the printing when it is this. Okay, so basically, what I'm trying to do is in if okay for 20 to this, right? Okay, so for if we go with the for loop, int I is equal to uh, I is equal to, for example, 55.1. Okay, not int actually. it's actually floating. Is it? No, we can't do the float like that. In Python, it's actually for loop Python. This is a problem. So for loop, I actually forgot everything for loop. For x in fruits, print x. Let's see what it runs. So it's gonna run everything. This is crazy. Continue, 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 continue. If else, continue, continue. So let's do continue with loop. Continue statement in Python with for loop. Okay, so we're gonna go the continue statement in Python using within loops, both for and while to skip the rest of the code. Within the current location, immediate proceed to the next iteration of the loop. Okay, so for I in range 1 to 6. Okay, so this is the situation. So L if for I in range, I in range, which is 55.1 to, so the last value, first value is this, last value would be for 6, I'll be doing actually from 55 to, not actually, not 55 point, yes, actually, it would be 49.02 to 55.1. Okay, so then this is my, if I is equal to 3, then okay, for example, if, okay, from 40 to 55, okay, from 40 to 55, it is this, if I is equal to 55.1, is it like this? No, so it has to be until uh, colon and this continue. You don't have to do semicolon, continue. Yeah, and then after that, print, we don't have to do print I. If that is also and I equals 49.02. Also, it would be counting, and this is continue. So I'm making this thing basically if the temperature ends up to uh, ends up into these values, then we can skip these. So basically we are skipping 55.1 and 49.02 actually. Okay. So and then we just go with my else print the temperature. But can we make this in a posh, which is little bit of poshy way? And uh, your temperature is uh, this, and comma after that. This is your temperature. Okay, so this is your temperature. Now this is actually the code for within if else and within for loop. I used for loop. I use most of the situation in C++ also for loop. So Python is very sensitive. So basically, okay, let me do this. So for example, Celsius and value for Celsius to I'm converting into what? For example, 52.6. Okay. Now I'm actually making this into Fahrenheit. Okay, 126.68. So your temperature is this actually. This is your final temperature. So you can play around with so many steps and so many parts and so many things, and that's how you can make your particular application. And that's it for today, and that's it for I hope you liked it, and please share it and subscribe my channel and let me know also the other steps. Oh, break statement, it's basically break statement, the same thing, almost the same thing, how to use break statement in Python. So when I use it, uh, so so it's basically breaking out this loop. So it's almost the same thing, but still we're gonna go with here. And let me show you this. If the temperature is this and that, and then if the temperature is in between 20 to this actually, okay, then we just go for this break. Okay, so we just go for break, but but for the for loop situation actually, for the for loop situation, we have to go with the loop for I in range. Then we just go for the range which is 20 to for example 46. Okay, so this is the value. If I equals for example 20, and uh, if not another, if I equals 45.34. Okay, so actually now you go for the another column and you just go for break. So this is actually break. We just use this break statement. So what happens is basically when this temperature in this temperature value within 20 to 45, any of this value, no, it's actually specifically 20 and 45. So for example, you just go for specific if it is like 32. Okay, and then you just go for example 42. Okay, So this is 32 and 42. If this temperature shows up within this limitation, no, actually specific this particular value if shows, then you just break it down. Break it down means you just stop it out there right away. You don't have to show anything. For example, 20 to 46, 20 to 46 it says. Oh no, actually, what it's actually instead of this, you don't have to do this. Actually, I'm wrong actually. So for value of 20 to 46, basically 20 to 46, any of this temperature it comes, you just do the break and then print temperature. That's it. So you just go with this and break. Okay. So basically, you just do like this. So temperature is basically 20 to 45. So save it. For example, if it is Fahrenheit and value is like 2 degree Fahrenheit and the temperature is minus 16.67 degree Celsius. So basically, you just run it again to show it Fahrenheit. For example, Fahrenheit, if you just go for 30-degree Fahrenheit, so you just, oh shit, almost done it was. So, for example, again, I'll just run this again. Fahrenheit, sorry, not that one. It's actually Fahrenheit, and you just value which is like 50 degree Fahrenheit and 10 degrees Celsius actually. So your temperature is 10 degrees Celsius. Okay, but it was like 22, 46, right? Okay, so basically 100-degree Fahrenheit, not 100 actually, 90-degree Fahrenheit, and value is basically sorry, uh, and save it and open it again Fahrenheit and 90-degree Fahrenheit and 32 degree. So we are still on the way to this temperature is okay and this and that. Okay, so it shows a lot of options here. It can show you basically this lot of things here. Okay, because we actually opened up here the 20 to 46. Okay, this is actually okay, temperature is okay, and after that what it did actually 32.22, it actually break it here, so it will stop, so it doesn't have any other choices. It is constant, so constant value has been put it out actually, so you don't have any other choices. For example, you have a list or arrays, like you have a list for book writer. For example, Shakespeare, Rabindranath Tagore, Nazrul Islam, or Mahatma Gandhi, or so many other writers on that list. So you just choose. If the writer name is Tagore, break. So after Tagore, nobody will be printing out on that list anymore. So something like this. I hope you understood, and I hope I could. And thank you so much, brothers. Thank you, guys. And let me know if you liked it or not. I did with the Python because Java, I think Java is also easier, but I'm actually working on Python right now. So it's okay. I believe it's the same way. Also, you can do with the Java. I can do with the Java as well. But later on, I will come back with Java. Okay. Thank you, guys. Thank you so much. Have a great day. Okay. See you later.